First of all, before we get started, I'm Lieutenant Jim Hyder, work at this station. I do want to welcome you all to our open house. Thanks for coming. One of the things that we want to do with this demonstration is this actually is a scenario that occurs a lot, and people don't realize that of the burn injuries, fire and burn injuries that occur each year, a large percentage occur from a simple fire in the kitchen. Everybody cooks to some degree, heats things up, uses the oven. A lot of high temperatures, a lot of possibilities for things to go wrong. Of course, I'm confident I can put it out. That's why I have my trusty friend here. Just some basic things, just to remind people, and again, you'd be surprised the things that people forget. When you're cooking on a stove, of course, especially people with small children, you always want to make sure that the handles are in and away, because it doesn't take much for an inquiring hand to knock this down and throw grease or burning material all over. It catches clothes on fire. And another thing, in with that, if you do any cooking and you're wearing some sort of clothes that have lace or are loose and baggy, that always also is a hazard. Just happen to be in the area of your heating units or your gas flame. Next thing you know, something like this is on fire and your clothes are on fire. And all you guys out there in grade school and such, what do you do if your clothes catch on fire?
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll. There you go. See if I can get this to work. Okay, this is something that happens, and it happens, fairly frequently. So just as I said, the smokes will come this way. Okay, you walk away for a minute, you got something on the oven, next thing you come in the kitchen, and oh my gosh, it's on fire. Well, you'd be surprised how many people will take this and say, well, I'm going to get it outside the house, and start running through the house with this. And I don't think now, while we're talking, I think anyone here realizes that's a bad idea. And next thing you know, you got burning material through the house, on you, on your loved ones. One of the simplest things to do, most people that have a pot of some kind have a lid. Even a fire like this, okay, real simple. You control a very simple fire. Burn myself before it's over with. Some people have come back to me and said, well, I don't have a lid for this pan. I don't have one. What do I do? Well, most people have a cookie sheet or some flat object. Okay, the same principle applies. Just let it sit on there. You're cutting off the air from the fire. Okay, the fire is out. A real simple thing. Okay? Again, somebody says, I don't have a cookie sheet. I don't have a lid. Now I'm going to take it and carry it through the house. No, we don't want to do that. Most people have some sort of a towel or something. If you wet it, it's better. The thing is, you can cover up the entire top of that burning surface. Okay, cover it up. It cuts off the air. The fire will go out. But I will preface this. If you have a flimsy rag, or one with a lot of holes in it like this, or you're afraid of the fire, and you just want to do that, don't do it. Next thing you know, this will be on fire. Okay, and you'll have a worse problem. But I do want to assure you, you got something that's a regular kitchen towel sometimes, dampen it up, and I will put it out. You want to leave it on there. If you're at all in doubt, you call 911, we'll come out and check. It's much easier to come out and check a fire that's already out than put one out that's spread. Something else sometimes happens when you're broiling your steaks or you're cooking your food in your oven or broiler. You walk away, you get that phone call, somebody's at the door. Next thing you come into the kitchen, and there it is. Oh my gosh, horrible kitchen fire. A lot of people will run and leave this door open, they'll panic, they'll go call the fire department, or worse yet, take some water and throw it on it. And that didn't do much good, did it? The easiest thing again, close that door. If you remember, your oven is designed to hold temperatures in almost 500 and some degrees. Even if this doesn't put the fire out, it's going to contain it and keep it from getting into your cabinets, in your walls, and then call us. And we'll come out. If you're lucky, see, this one didn't put it out. Sometimes if they're sealed tight enough, it'll put them out. Okay, again, if you're really brave, the old cookie sheet there. Almost not big enough to do it. Okay. That brings us to the best thing you can do.
Oh my God, some more fire.
Is have yourself an extinguisher. Not necessarily this big. Stand by for this. Okay. I knew the wind was good, King. Okay. The point being, if you don't have an extinguisher, these are neat little tricks to help stop something, but this is what you need to have. And with that, I'd like to remind you that we are having a drawing today for some free extinguishers. And it's a free smoke detector. Please register before you go. I don't think anything else. Like I said, that's really all I had here. If anybody had any questions pertaining to this, I believe we're... Thank you.